How is everyone doing? Nomad here. In today's video, I'm going to showcase some details in Sons of the Forest. Now, some of these are super simple, but others are associated to things that we've seen in the trailer. And to be honest, I never actually tested them out, and I wanted to see if they actually existed in the game and if they actually worked. And to my surprise, most of them did. Let's check out our first detail. In regards to companions, Virginia will mourn the death of Calvin. She'll kneel over him. She'll start crying. Now, when I did it the other way around and I killed Virginia, Calvin, he did not seem to care. Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you thinking? As well as if you have a bed provided, Virginia will sleep in it. Now, when she sleeps in it, it seems like she gets better sleep because she will start snoring as well as talking in her sleep. Calvin, he didn't seem to use the bed either. It seems like his mechanics are a little bit different. He's a little bit more grounded as a companion, whereas Virginia has more independent emotions and things like that. Next off, I wanted to show, I just didn't notice it. The animals will walk on the ice when it freezes over. This simply means that the game changes its AI path and allows for these AIs to walk on the water, indicating that the water now becomes a surface, an actual solid structure. These next couple details are in relation to cannibals. Now, interesting enough, as we saw a lot in the trailers with the cross and things like that, we knew the cannibals had different tribes and also they had different religions and other things built into their AI. So I took the time to actually see if this existed in the game, and it does. Surprisingly enough, you can find cannibals praising to those statues that are in the camps with the crosses in them. They will get down on their knees and they will start praising these statues. Maybe the demons below, I do not know, but pretty interesting. Now we'll move into a very common detail that everyone has pretty much noticed by now. I just want to add it in. Cannibals have very emotional AI to them when it comes to killing or hurting other members of their tribe. They will have interactions. Tribesmen has fell in combat. They will get sad and they will actually cry. As well as the big brute cannibals with the masks, they will pick up other cannibals and toss them. To me, I just think this is an indication that they're just like, come on, dude. You're supposed to be here and fight for us and you're just trash. No, I don't know what it means. But next off, I wanted to showcase that actually holding decapitated heads and waving it around at the cannibals, they actually do get scared and they will run off. They do not want to fight you. Even if they're trying to approach you to fight you, if you wave one of the heads around, they will run off. Now, I wanted to show some of the water physics. I have always appreciated when developers and games have done it right, and I think it's absolutely fantastic in Sons of the Forest. Whether you're walking through the water, jumping in it, there's ripple effects in the water, there's splashing. I think it's beautiful. I will say that when shooting guns into the water, it could be a little bit better. It's not horrible, but it could be better. I've seen it done better in other games, but I just thought it was interesting just to showcase these simple things. Another simple detail that has to do with water. If you die near water, you will actually spawn in the water, tied to a rock in the middle of the ocean, and you'll have to cut yourself free and swim. Downfall by this, I don't know if you guys have ever encountered this. Sharks will attack you. Sometimes I died 3 times in a row trying to make it back to the shore. It was actually horrible, to be honest with you. Next off, there's a specific location on the map where you can actually find a group of orcas playing with each other. They jump out of water, they're swimming around, they wave their fins around. I know there's other interactions like this around the world where there's salmon swimming upstream and other things like that. Now, I saved the best for last, and this is a big point that I really thought of, and it was showcased a lot in the trailers. And what we're talking about here are the 2 masks in the game. We have the red 3D printed mask as well as the gold mask that you can find. Now, in the trailers, we've seen people wear them. We know the brutes wear them, as well as we know there are the bigger cannibals that are painted red. So these actually work properly in the game. If you approach a camp that has the red painted cannibals and you're wearing the red mask, you have to have the mask on you prior to them seeing you. They will not attack you at all. You can raid their camp, you can do things, you can pick up items, and they will not attack you. As you can see, the moment I drop the mask, they start engaging me and getting aggressive. Same thing with the gold masks. If you go to a camp with one of the brutes that have the gold mask on, they will not attack you until you take the mask off. Here's just some simple details. There's plenty more on the way. This game has so many more details coming. I know there's going to be so much more added in. There's plenty more things that I am trying to deep dive into and take a look at. I've found some interesting things, but I just want to work out specifics with them before I showcase them to you guys. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. It really helps me and the channel grow. Subscribe for more Sons of the Forest content. We are still working on our next big build video. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And as always, stay happy, stay hyped, and have a beautiful day.